Hi guys, welcome back. Today's video is a fave and fails. These are all of the products that I've been tinkering with over the past couple of months and whether I like them or don't like them. So this is actually going to be a two-parter because I only do this once every quarter. I don't actually buy enough to do this every month, but I do buy too much to cover everything in one video every 3 months. So today's video is going to be all about skincare, and Friday's video is going to be all the other stuff like hair care, body care, makeup, and devices. So once that video is up and running, I will put the details for that one down below. Item number 1, I have been so excited about, and I did do a separate video on it, which I will link down below. And it is a service by a company called Skin Trust Club. And what this is a test that you do at home by swabbing the outside of your cheek to determine your skin type. Now, if you haven't seen that video, I will put the details on that down below. This is something you probably don't think you need in your life, but I'm going to tell you, you do. So I have a full channel dedicated to talking about skin related stuff and skin health and skin products and all that sort of stuff. And I had my skin type wrong. You'd think I would know better. I would have bet the farm that I had dehydrated, normal, balanced skin, but it turns out I don't. And I did this test. The first one was about 3 months ago. And you swab your face. It comes in a little box like this. It has all of the components inside. You swab your face, the outside of your cheek for about a minute. You put it in the solution and you mail it off. And then they do an analysis on their end. So this service also comes with an app. And in that app, it breaks down all of the components of your skin and tells you where you skew. It starts off by giving you a score from 1 to 100, and you want to be between 80 and 100 because that means your skin is balanced. That means all the bacteria and the microbiomes on your skin are healthy and they're complementary. So it's not unusual for the products that we use or the way in which we use them can actually irritate our skin and can upset that balance. Now, I was positive that I was going to have balanced skin with a little dehydration. So if you're between 80 and 100, you have balanced skin. If you're below 80, you're either going to skew dry or you're going to skew oily based on the type of bacteria. Well, I had a 67, which is not great. So not close to 80. And I was skewing oily. So what happens then is that the app can give you recommendations for not only different products that you can use, but maybe steps that you should be including and stuff that you should be doing. Now, most of the time I'm doing that. I always do a double cleanse. I always use an SPF. But I wasn't doing enough exfoliation because due to some trouble I had last year, I kind of stopped all the actives. I stopped all the exfoliation just to let my skin rebalance. And while it did its job, I found that I hadn't reintroduced something that I should have. So I really enjoyed it. And I think that everybody should do this and get a handle on what their skin type actually is because it's going to influence the products that you buy. So I've probably been using products that are too rich, that are too heavy. I haven't been exfoliating. So it was a combination of these things that I've had to change. Now, for me, I'm going to be doing this every 3 months. In fact, I just sent off another kit last week that I'm waiting for the results on because for me, my goal is to get between 80 and 100. So if I'm between 80 and 100, then that means my skin is balanced. And that's really the goal for me. It's actually even less about wrinkles and about aging and all that sort of stuff. It's just making sure that my skin is nice and healthy. So I will put the details down below on where you can find Skin Trust Club. Go get a kit. For me, I'm going to do it every 3 months. I'm going to keep a real good view on my skin because even as the seasons change, hormones change. I'm menopausal, so there's all sorts of crazy shit going on right now. So by using this kit, it's going to help me stay on track and make sure that I'm making the right decisions for my skin. So products number 2 and 3 are both by the same company, and this is NIOD. And the first has become such a firm favorite. This is the Superoxide Dismutase Saccharide Mist. Superoxide dismutase is actually an antioxidant that protects the skin. It helps to fight free radicals, it helps to reduce transepidermal water loss, and it helps to just sort of strengthen our skin. So this is all about protecting the barrier and about making our skin nice and healthy. So I use this throughout the day. I love it. Look at the size of this. It's 240 mils in here. It lasts forever. This is not my first. I think this is my second. I'm a mister. I'm a mister. We all know I'm a mister. And this is just a beautiful protectant spray. I love it and I will never stop buying it. The next one by NIOD is an eye serum. Now, I every single day use both an eye serum and an eye cream because this is an area for me. I'm starting to really embrace these fine lines and wrinkles, but I want to keep that space hydrated. It's a thinner part of our face and I find it gets quite crepey. So the more hydrated I keep this area, the better off I'm looking and feeling. This is their Fractionated Eye Contour Concentrate. It is absolutely lovely and it has the most impressive inky list. It has niacinamide, ascorbic acid, a ton of peptides. It has glycerin, it has arginine, sodium hyaluronate. I mean, it's designed to hydrate, to plump, to depuff, to firm, you name it, this guy's doing it. And it's teeny tiny, but this thing lasts forever. I've been using this for months now, and I think it's fantastic. So if you haven't checked out either of these products by NIOD, I'd be doing it. The next is a brand that I've started to really embrace this year, and I'm so glad I found it. It is called Maysama. And the first one is called the Green Rooibos Pressed Serum. Now, I did do a video quite recently talking about how I'm pairing this with my LED light mask, which I will never use again without this product. And it is a super duper potent antioxidant serum. So the reason this is green is that because it's coming from the leaves that haven't been oxidized. And like I said, this is super, super powerful when it comes to antioxidant protection. Now, it also contains niacinamide. It has a ton of humectants. It is so incredibly kind to the skin. The thing that makes this so unusual is the pairing with LED light therapy. Now, like I said, I did a video quite recently, and I think I'm going to be doing a separate video with Bev, who is the founder of Maysama, to talk about why the green Rooibos is so special. When it comes to the LED light therapy, using that on a regular basis, while it has incredible results for our skin, and hands down it is the favorite device of mine of all of my devices, there can kind of be a downside to it. So all of the activity that the LED light therapy is creating in our skin, while it has a ton of really good benefits, it can also create some negative benefits, which is a little bit of free radicals. So by protecting with the right antioxidant serum, it's going to eliminate that. So if you use this 20 minutes before your LED light therapy mask, it's going to protect your skin. And some recent research done by Mito, I think that's how you pronounce it, these are the LED panels. They did some research using this serum side by side. You know, half of the face was done with the serum and half without. And the results that they showed on the half that was treated with the serum were astronomically higher. For example, there was 55% more elasticity on the side that the serum was used versus 29%. Wrinkles were reduced by 29% versus 10%, and pigmentation was reduced by 30% versus 13% on the one without the serum. So for me, this is a no-brainer. This is on repeat purchase for me. So this 30 ml bottle runs about 46 euros, but if you sign up for the subscription, I think it takes it down to about 35. It is an incredible value. Now, as of today, this particular product is sold out, but I do know that they are planning to restock this week, so you can get your hands on it. I will be buying my replacement. The next is also by Maysama. This is the Green Rooibos Gel-Balm Cleanser, and this one was actually sent to me by Bev, and I have to say it is beautiful. So all of her products do focus using the Green Rooibos extract ingredient. And what is so beautiful about this, now I'm not a massive gel cleanser person. I don't know what it is. It's just not my favorite, but she's named this well. It says Gel-Balm, and it is sort of a combination of the two. It's quite lightweight. However, it has sort of a balmier consistency. It is beautiful. It takes off makeup so well. It's just an absolute joy and delight to use. And I think this tube retails for about 18 euros, which to me is a fantastic deal because it's going to last forever. Beautiful. Love it. So the next two products are also coming from one stable. I seem to have a lot of pairs here today for some strange reason. I don't know why that's worked out that way. This is a company called Estro Skincare, and they are based in California. And their products are designed specifically for women going through menopause. And the founders of this company, they themselves didn't want to go the HRT route, but they were trying to find ways to help women that are dealing with, menopausal skin, which kind of sucks. It is dry, it is parched, it is irritated, it just isn't bouncy and beautiful the way that youthful skin is. I mean, duh. But for those who don't want to go the HRT route, this is actually a beautiful range of products. So there is a serum and there is a cream, and the serum is absolutely chock full of antioxidants. It also has niacinamide, but it also has a lot of soothing ingredients like chamomile and panthenol, because your skin can just get so irritated and unhappy when you're at this stage in your life. It also contains adenosine, which is an anti-inflammatory, which is just going to help with some of that sort of angry skin. It also helps to protect the barrier and also firm the skin. It's sort of a light, goopy, kind of a gel texture. I sort of feel that it's a little bit like that snail mucin product that I love so much. It just has this kind of a slippery gel-like texture, but it's quite nice and it absorbs beautifully into the skin. Now their cream is gorgeous. It is hyper nourishing. So I'm not sure how well this is going to do for oily skin, but if you do have that dry, parched skin, it is absolutely a dream. It has a high number of hydrating oils. It has a ton of antioxidants. It has peptides. It has niacinamide. It has squalane, and it has sodium hyaluronate. So this is just chock full of goodness if you have that just really unhappy, saggy, dry, again, parched is the word that keeps coming to my mind, skin, this duo here is going to be beautiful. Now, I used the two of these products and nothing else for weeks, and my skin was glowy, my skin was plump, it was hydrated. It is just a beautiful range of products, but probably not for the oily or the young. Y'all don't need it. You have beautiful skin. Okay, so I'm here to talk about one product, and I realize this is a brand I have never really spoken at length about, and in fact, I think I'm going to do a dedicated video because I use so many of their products. This is True Botanicals. They are based out in California. In fact, it's my old stomping ground. They are in Marin County, just north of San Francisco. They are all about biocompatible products. So their products are inspired by nature. They work alongside nature. They work along our own natural processes. Now, they do use the word clean, and I haven't really talked a whole lot about my thoughts on that. Clean is a term, meh, but I think when you're in the States, you need to use that terminology because regulations in Europe are way more stringent than they are in the US. So I think clean, when brands use that word to describe their products in the US, it makes more sense to me because they are saying we're not using a whole lot of those baddies because over here they're illegal to use anyway, while they are not in the US. So these guys are very much nature driven. They create products that stem from nature, that work alongside nature and are wonderful for our bodies. They create products that are really good for our skin, and they protect your microbiome because I'm really into all that stuff anyway. But this is a brand I have used for years. I have repurchased their products for years. And there's one in particular right now that I just started using that I'm so excited about. It is their vitamin A booster. Now, I've mentioned quite a few times on this channel that last fall I went through just a horrific time with my skin, and I had to stop all my actives. I stopped my tretinoin. I stopped any kind of vitamin C's, vitamin A's. I stopped my exfoliants. I just went not doing any of that stuff anymore. However, we all know that retinoids are the best for anti-aging. 100%. But I have not been able to put that back in my routine. I've been very scared to do it because my skin was so damaged. So enter True Botanicals Vitamin A Booster. So all of their products are natural or natural identical. They are hypoallergenic, they are non-irritating, and they use the smallest molecules so they actually penetrate the skin. So what they say about this product is their phytoretinol is packed with vitamin A carotenoids that are derived directly from plants. So your skin converts this into vitamin A, delivering a gentle dose of retinoic acid directly into your skin. So it's actually telling your body to create this stuff naturally. So it's non-irritating and it's symbiotic with our own bodies. I love that they come in these little single dose capsules because they're perfect for travel as well. You clip it off, you pour it into your hand, and you apply it to the face. Now, it is an oil-based delivery system, which I absolutely love. My skin loves oils. So for me, this is perfect. And it can also be paired with pretty much everything else in your routine, unlike a traditional retinol. I can use this with vitamin C, I can use this with exfoliants, I can use it in the morning, which is actually when I do it. I do this in the AM as opposed to the PM. I absolutely love this product. It's allowed me to get a retinoid back in, and it leaves my skin super glowy. The last new product that I absolutely love, in fact, there are no fails in this video. Yay, it's so nice when there are no fails. There's going to be a fail on Friday, but there's not a fail in this video today. This is a range of products that I was so excited to receive by a company called Calecim, where True Botanicals was all about nature and the symbiosis with nature in our own body. These guys are all about cutting edge technology. These guys are all about skin rejuvenation technology. One of the original founders of this company discovered while working for a burn center in Vietnam that when stem cells were applied to burns, it helped them to repair faster. In fact, I was recently watching an interview from one of the guys at Calecim with Claire over at the Honest channel talking about this. And the fact that children have a super high concentration of pluripotent stem cells. And those pluripotent stem cells just mean super potent, but they also have the ability to renew and regenerate. So they have a high level of these stem cells in their body, which they get from the umbilical cord when they're in the womb. And that is why children can recover so much faster from injury than adults can. So these guys have created a proprietary ingredient that uses cellular technology to tell your own cells to act like a child's cell and to rejuvenate and to regrow. I mean, that's pretty impressive stuff. So they sent me a suite of products to try that I've now been using for about 3.5 weeks now. Oh my gosh, they are so nice. And I'm probably going to do a dedicated video to these guys as well because they are beautiful. Now, these are not inexpensive products, but that's what happens with technology. If you're really using cutting edge technology, then you're going to have to pay for it. Now, I got a number of different creams and moisturizers, but the one that has stolen my heart is this little guy. This is called their Professional Serum. This little guy has the highest concentration of stem cell derived growth factors and proteins. So basically, it's activating tissue renewal. That's the name of the game with this guy. So this was originally only used in doctor's office and clinics to help with recovery from procedures. But now it is available to the rest of us. The price tag is gonna freak you out, but I'm telling you, the love is real. So this little guy retails for about $100, around 100 euros. It's not insignificant. And this little guy will last you about 10 days, they say. And I got a kit that has 6 of these in it. So it retails for about $435 for 6. And this is a product that I really did not want to love. But I do. Now I'm only using this at night. I'm not using it in the morning and night because I'm just afraid it's going to go too fast. And I do use this in conjunction in the evening with their own other products. One's for hyperpigmentation, one is a lighter moisturizer, and one's a heavier moisturizer. And I also got their hair kit, which is using a version of this type of ingredient to help with hair regrowth. And I'm going to start that at the end of November, and I'm going to do a 6-week trial on that to see if I can help with some of the areas where I can see a little bit of thinning due to menopause. So guys, this is a super expensive product, but it is oh so nice. And I think within a day, I couldn't stop feeling my face. My skin felt so soft and so glowy and absolutely stunning. And I love this product. Like I said, I will come back and do a review probably at the end of the product usage just to give you my final thoughts. But right now, oh my gosh, I just love it so much. Calecim, you are doing something right. So that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far, do you know about these products? Have you tried any of these yourself? I would love to hear your comments. There isn't anything here that I don't love. I mean, really have enjoyed tremendously. I feel very lucky that there weren't any duds, which is great. There's nothing worse than spending money on stuff you just don't like. So that's it. Thanks again for joining today, and I will see you at the next video. Bye. Let's get started.
Okay.
Just tell me to get my shit together.
Get your shit together, babe.
Okay, getting the shit together. Okay.